What's up?
Hey, what's up, everybody, man? This is Aziz.
And it's your boy Pikahsso Verbadelic. Ladies and gentlemen, broadcasting from an undisclosed location in Dallas, we are the Starvyn Show.
The Starvyn Show, man. This is an exciting moment,
Yes,
man.
man.
We've been working hard to get to this point, and before we get into any episodes or anything, let's just kind of tell everybody what the show is about, what we plan on giving the people, and then what we expect in return.
I mean, like I said, man, we basically want to let y'all know what we did back in the '94. We bring it into the digital era. For those that don't know, Starvyn, it was like a group of MCs that just happened to come up and evolve into a magazine. So basically, it was an interview with some of the greats back then, like Outkast, Biggie, Craig Mack.
Yeah.
Well, you name it, we're interviewing them. UGK, Arrested Development, Master Ace. So now we take it into the digital era and bringing that same raw, that realness, that grit, that grime, and offensively beautiful, beautifully offensive. I'm still that same jerk from '94. No, I'm just bullshit.
On my end, you know, when I look at it and I think about Starvyn and what it really stands for, I really want to get into filling the gap and the void for the starving artists that's out there, individuals that's hustling. We don't say we're hustling, we say we starving. Because, you know, it's food for thought. We got a lot to give. We want to feed the appetite and help people grow and develop, because you are what you eat. And we want to make sure that we're, you know, giving you the sustenance, you know, physically, emotionally, mentally, musically, artistically, to help you develop into the person that, you know, you see yourself as. We just want to just sprinkle a little ingredients on you so you can get that flavor, get what you need. And we want to bring people into the fold that will help you become who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because people helped us.
They helped us, man. Yeah, believe it or not, like he was saying, man, our whole goal is to, like, we joke, we clown, we be silly, but through all the silliness and all the madness, you can get intellect with this. We've been through a lot of pain since '94 and up until now. Been through a lot of, we want people to get that food and let you know it's real too. We joke and we clown, but we done been broken, been happy and sad, and been through kids and divorces and breakups and all kinds of stuff. So this, and I think we like to call erudites. You know, very well intellectual guys. Don't get it twisted. And we're gonna put that knowledge into your brain. And so you can get this knowledge and let you know some of the things we did. It ain't about bragging and hobnobbing. You know what I'm saying? Let you know, like, wow, they did that? Yes. But we didn't have the opportunity to get this like they got. We didn't have the internet back then. Right. We had to do it through print. We're about to print your brain for what we giving y'all back in '94. We about to instain in your brain. We are the dactylogram, which is an imprint. A dactylogram is like when the dinosaurs over here, they make that imprint. The dactylogram. And you, dactylogram. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So,
yes.
In other words, we're not going to flash money.
No.
We've all had money.
Yes.
We've all spent money. You know, my friend once told me, he was like, man, you know what? The difference between a millionaire and a regular person?
What's the difference?
He said a 4-piece nugget meal. So basically, you can have $1 million and you can spend and go get 4-piece nuggets, and you're not a millionaire anymore. So how we invest in ourselves financially and with whatever we're attached to, the goal is to make sure we lift it up and build it up, because again, it took a Billy Bowles, it took a
Vanessa Barrier,
Greg
Powell,
Terry Winfro. It took all these people.
Lisa Creighton was helping us out.
It was Gita, you know, Ramon. You name it. All those people that helped us.
Did you know one of the ladies that passed away in the Aaliyah plane helped us out? Her name was Gina. She passed away in the plane with Aaliyah. Oh, wow. Rest in peace to Gina. She was a very pivotal part of us. So Billy Bowles, they was like our own little Dallas superheroes of Dallas businessmen, like the Legion of Doom, or what you call it, the Legion of Doom. I'm big into heroes and Super Friend. They were like a Superman and Tornado, whatever. They was like and out there in North Dallas, they were a very powerful force. So they was a big part of starving artists. And we was a rap group with all of us. They was a part of it too. It was just so important. Some of the things we did, and it couldn't have happened. Like Vanessa Barry had me out of town, me and Mike B from Starving Artists, out of town interviewing Left Eye. Rest in peace from Left Eye. That part never came out in print, but meeting Left Eye before she passed away, I'm like, wow. Interviewing Notorious B.I.G. and Craig Mack out there on I-75, that was important. Chris Ayers.
Right.
Nah, wasn't not Nas, wasn't it AZ?
Right.
Just some powerful people that we did. So we trying to do that same thing now. And it just kind of happened. It happened back in the days, it kind of happened naturally. Yeah. Just kind of happened. And that's what I like. I think the same thing gonna happen now. We just gonna hit you with this realness, this real hip hop, This our natural spirits. Can nobody be better than me? And when I'm me, I never go wrong. And that's the same thing with him.
Yeah, and when we think about on a larger scale, what we are representing right now is things that we have actually done. Yeah. So everything that you hear from us, we're not talking about what we want it to be. Because in 94, we were telling you what we wanted to do. Yeah. We wanted to be this. We wanted to have a magazine. We wanted to get signed to a label. We wanted to tour. Now in 2023, you're about to hear everything, and you're about to receive the wealth of knowledge of things that we have done. And that way we can kind of reciprocate it and give it back to everybody. So now you don't have to, fall and trip over the same pitfalls that we had to endure back in the days, because, we went through some unnecessary stuff, but we had a great time. And in episode 1, because this is 0.
Episode 0.
Yeah, this is episode 0. And in episode 1, we're really going to get into Starvyn, the magazine, how it came about, and really how we got here right now. So we'll go from 94 to 2023 and how we got here
That's
collectively.
almost 30 years, ain't it?
God, don't tell nobody else. We how we got here collectively, as a unit and as individuals. So again, subscribe, tune in, share, let everybody know, because if you know what we know and you know where we've been, we're about to come with something that is going to change the world, and there's going to be a dynamic shift in how things are done, because we've never been Reggie. We the Chronic. We've never been Reggie.
And I don't even smoke.
Exactly.
But I would like to say this also to the Starvyn artists. A very important part and piece of Starvyn art was a guy named Mr. Blues. Thank you to Mr. Blues.
Rest in peace.
Bill's record shop.
Yeah.
It was right down. Rest in peace to Bill. A lot of people that helped us out is not even here no more. Gina, she passed away on a plane with Aaliyah. Ramona, Gita, I love them. They don't even realize what they created. And I seen Terry Renfro, and they was on a couple of the posts just leaving likes, and I appreciate them. Eddie D, just a lot of people. Right. And like I said, man, we just want to let y'all know what we about to bring, not just to the city, to the world. This is global. An undisclosed location. We come in here live, man, just to hit y'all over the head with something that I think just gonna change your brain. I want people to get goosebumps when they listen to this stuff and like, man, these dudes are telling you some real stuff. Even amongst ourselves, I'm being like I said, naked. If you look back in the back, I got Mike Tyson. That's one of my. I don't really believe in heroes, because to me and where I come from, having a hero is a sign of a weakness. But I like Mike Tyson. I like his raw, his frankness. We're gonna give you the same thing we gave you in print in real life. They starved. That's why I got on the vintage shirt today. This shirt was made back in Photoshop 2 or whatever.
With no layers.
This shirt is a vintage classic. I want to let you know how real, man, we are with this stuff. So I hope everybody is highly entertained. Hope they loving what they got, and we welcome and encourage the feedback.
You know what?
What?
I want to also take a moment to thank all of the podcasts that helped make this podcast happen. Individually, you've been on so many podcasts. When I wasn't thinking about this, and I didn't think that what I had to say was really important, because I kind of stepped away from the industry and became Clark Kent. I didn't want to be Superman, and I decided to just be a regular person. But then when I got the invite to go on Bobo Luciano's
Super
show,
Tight, Bobo and Jazzy K.
Jazzy K, and I sat there, and as I was talking, I just realized that, man, I have so much game to give, the world, and just through evidence, experience, and reason. It's like, what am I doing? And everyone kept asking, man, when are you going to do a show? When are you going to do your own show? And I kind of shunned away from it. But when Pikahsso and I reconnected, and I was really looking at him to figure out a way to do a show just for Pikahsso. I was like, man, I want to do a show just for you. And as we got to talking on the phone, and we just talking, and then one day it hit me, and I said, do you realize that we just did a podcast? Just talking on the phone, we did a podcast. And every time we spoke after that, I was like, man, we've done like 9 episodes, bro. And it is fire.
James, who was a very pivotal part of the Starvyn movement earlier, He said, Pikahsso, your conversations on the phone is just crazy. But it's not crazy. I just don't believe. I have no filter. But that's like my my gift.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm on the like all the podcasts, like Super Tight with Bobo and Jazzy KR.
Yeah.
Real Life Street Stars. I did a whole lot of them. They usually get me on because I'm being sincere. I don't like to be fake for the camera. So if you're the type of person that want a person to put on airs and be fake, I'm not the guy for you. That's not how I move.
Yeah.
I am who I am. I am who I am, and I like that. I like my flaws, and I acknowledge my flaws. I welcome my flaws, and I can't be embarrassed. So anybody that think they can embarrass me, go right ahead. I eat embarrassment. You know what I'm saying?
Starvyn.
Starvyn.
It's on the platter. It's on our. It's embarrassment is an appetizer.
Yeah.
Let me also take a moment to thank the original crew.
Yeah.
Because without them, there would be no Starvyn.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Anwar.
Yeah.
Brian Berry.
James
Shepard.
Yeah. Mike B.
Vernon Norris.
Hey, man, the whole
Kevin.
crew. Kevin, white boy Kevin.
Yeah.
You got to have white boy Kevin.
Yeah.
Man, can't have it
We
without
didn't leave
him.
nobody out, did we?
No, not the original crew. That was the original.
We took our original picture, which you probably see up there.
Yeah.
We took it on the side of I-20. You look there now, I pass by that place sometime and just get goosebumps. Because I'm a very emotional kind of guy, and I'm very sentimental. And a lot of people think they see my video, they think I'm silly, but there's a whole lot of method to my madness. Every time I drive down I-20, like, that's what history was. And I think it should be against the law to get rid of certain things. Certain places should be like a
historical.
That's a landmark where we stood that time. We took that picture. That's a hip hop landmark. And they might sound a little arrogant, but that's just what I believe. And some people said back in the day they arrogant. But that's what I thought hip hop was all about.
Yeah.
So anybody that was offended by anything we did by that, just wait. Hey, I'm not arrogant, but I thought there was a landmark. You shouldn't tear down certain places.
Right.
I don't. So when you drive by there, don't you get that feeling?
Oh yeah. Because it's nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
It's nostalgic. So with that being said, man, it's the Starvyn Show. It's 2023. This is what we're doing. This is how we're coming. Stay tuned because we have so much to feed you. We got all this food for thought, and we want you to take it in, digest it. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, let's grow together. You know what I'm saying? We do a show together. We grow together. It's Starvyn. I'm like Starvyn. It is what it is.
I'm Pikahsso. That's Big Aziz, and we out. Starvyn.